What's up YouTube? I'm Vaughn and this is the Gear channel where we discuss collectibles, hobbies, competitive games from tabletop to video games. And today we have a very exciting match because we have our new Chaos Emissary deck versus Chaos Turbo. Now we're definitely going to talk quite a bit about the deck, especially when I show you, but this deck's been having quite a bit of success and it's just ridiculous. I do recommend to try it out. So before we begin, friendly reminder as always to like and subscribe because it really helps the channel a lot and I do really appreciate it. So let's see who's going first. Well, it looks like we're going second. So our opponent's opening hand is Knight Assailant, Card Destruction, Magician of Faith, Trap Dust Shoe, and Regeki Break. We have a Thunder Dragon, Mystical Space Typhoon, Regeki Break, DD Warrior Layer, and Chaos Sorcerer. Not bad. Okay, they draw into Nobleman Crossa. They're going to set, and pass. They're going to hit us with the Trap Shoe, but we're going to chain the Mystic, and they're going to return the Thunder Dragon, which we're like, ugh. Okay, so we're going to summon and then swing. And let's see, no value on the Magician of Faith, but maybe they were going to use like Regeki Break to discard a spell, so then add it back so it makes pluses. So yeah, pretty much. So then they draw into another Trap Shoe and set the Night Assailant. We're going to swing. And you know what? I really need a light in the graveyard, especially that we had Regeki Break, so I didn't use the effect. So there we go. DD Warrior Lady is engraved. They're going to go top deck the Thunder Dragon, use the effect. And then Card Destruction is going to get rid of everything, which we're like pretty sad. And our draw three Thunder Dragons. Wow. Yeah, so I don't know about you guys, but this is definitely very unlucky. So they're going to set, we draw into Biomage, they're going to chain another Trap Dust Shoe, we're going to chain Regeki Break to go, discard to pop, so then they have to return a Thunder Dragon, which we could use one of the effects to go and dig it out. So deck thinning, but you know, like it was a decent play, but oh man, that was so bad. 3 Thunder Dragons, imagine. So then we're gonna go with the Chaos Sorcerer. There you go, Night Assailant. And like I can't really regret not banishing it, and especially that they have Sanjan. Like there's still quite a bit of follow play. So and we bricked so hard it didn't really matter. So Dragon Zombie is going to force and swing anyway, so they're going to make quite a bit of pluses of the bat. So they're going to get the Dekochi, and then we're pretty much all set to pass. So yeah. So they're going to go and get rid of that. We draw into draw green, not the greatest, but it's okay. And our opponent's going to go heavy. We chain, draw, Mirror Force. Ooh, wish we had that before. And yeah, there we go. We're definitely going to give our opponent the win, especially like how badly like we break. But it's okay. Now, hopefully in game 2, we can show you a little bit more of the deck besides 3 Thunder Dragon. So our opening hand is Jar of Greed, DD Warrior Lady, Chaos Sorcerer, Sanja, and Heavy Storm. Our opponent has a Pop Greed, Magician of Faith, DD Warrior Lady, Regeki Break, and Chaos Sorcerer. We draw into Grace of Charity, not bad. We're going to set, summon Sanja, and pass. Our opponent is going to activate the Pop Greed, drawing 2. And I believe they're just going to go and swing. So we're going to take the 500. Sanjay is going to be banished. They're going to set. We're going to draw. Not bad. We're going to go Heavy Storm. We're going to chain the Jar of Greed to draw. And there's our Emissary. If you're not familiar with this, it's pretty much a Sanjan, but it adds a normal monster. So when this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, each player adds 1 level 3 or lower normal monster from the deck to their hand. It's 1600, and it's a very good beater. Trust me on this. Like, you can spam him so much. Attack for 16. 16 is quite high, especially in Go format. So they're going to go set. We're drawing to Regeki Break. Now, there was a bit of a misplay. Not really a misplay, but I think the correct play, okay, because I had a theory it might be Faith, so hold on to the Duel. But I think the best play was to actually Duel, then we Geki Break on our opponent's draw phase, gain with it, and just not attack. I think that would have been the best play. But we went DD Warrior Lady just in case if it wasn't Faith. So definitely swung, and then we're going to swing with Emissary. We're going to go Duel now, so let's see what we discard. Hopefully we snipe something very good, and yeah, it's a Chaos Sorcerer, so not bad. So now Assailant is going to add back the Fig. We're going to set the Regeki Break, pass it to our opponent. They draw into Trap Dustsu. Ooh, now they get into their Thunder Dragons, which is quite good. So they're going to add, and let's see, they go Breaker. We're definitely going to respawn, so getting rid of the Thunder Dragon, and they go with a Chaos Sorcerer, and they're choosing to banish the DD Warrior Lady. So then we draw into our Chaos Sorcerer, which were very good. Now there's a slight misplay I did right now because I'm trying my best not to always observe my graveyard, because when you look at your graveyard, it shows to your opponent pretty much, and that pretty much gives it away that you have like Chaos Sorcerer or a Blacklisted Soldier or even like a Premature, okay? So I was pretty sure I didn't have a Dark Monster. So my approach to it was actually to Tribute to go and then add with Emissary. So we're going to get our Dragon Zombie, which is a dark, which is pretty good, but it wasn't really necessary to do, and it was better to actually have like a floater. So we're going to go and summon out Chaos Sorcerer, which is going to go and balance theirs, and then we're going to go and swing with Thunder Dragon. Yeah, you see, I would rather Emissary than a Thunder Dragon on the board. Yeah, just in case. So our opponent's going to set. We're going to draw. We draw into Creature Swap. Not bad. So the first thing we're going to do is set, then Creature Swap, and then Thunder Dragon is going to swing. And then we're going to pass to our opponent. They're going Nobleman Cross out. We'll have no choice but to take it. We draw. We top deck Blacklisted Soldier, which is very nice. We're going to go and banish 2. Use the effect to banish the Magician Faith, then swing in attack position and attack with both for game. So now we're going into game 3, guys, and this is where it's starting to get really intense. So our opponent's opening hand is a Graceful Charity, Chaos Sorcerer, Torrential Tribute, Tsukiyomi, and Trap Dushu. This card is so annoying. We have a Chaos Sorcerer, Blacklisted Soldier, Emissary, Card Destruction, and Jar of Greed. Not bad for us, actually. They draw into Ring of Destruction. They go Graceful. Let's see what they have. Okay, not bad. They're going to say, we're going to draw. They're going to go Trap Dushu. We have no choice but to receive it. So we're like, okay, shuffle back. We're going to go and set the jar in the ring and pass to our opponent. They're going to go and introduce Heavy Storm. We have no choice but to spawn with the jar. Okay, so now we drew into Snap Still. Our hand's not looking the greatest, but you know what? We're just going to swing and let's see what they have. Oh, it's Magician Fig getting a Graceful Charity. Now we have to use the card Destruction because we don't really want them to abuse it too much, and they already have. So even though we got rid of our Chaos Sorcerer and Blacklisted Soldier, you have to still consider that we have 3 Chaos Sorcerers, so we still have 2 in the deck, so we could do quite a bit cool plays. So we draw into the Thunder Dragon and the Jar of Greed, which is good. So Thunder Dragon is going to go and add 2. Then we're going to play the Pot of Greed, which is going to go and draw 2, which is Graceful Charity. Now it looks like we're going to be spamming out Graceful Charity. So our opponent's been doing it a few times. We get to do it now. So now we're just going to pass, and look at that. We're going to gain like 2,000 life points, which is very, very nice. So they have Duel, but they choose not to use it, which I was like kind of weirded about, but it's okay. So we're going to go and summon our Emissary. Now, both of these are mandatory effects, just to let you guys know. So they were trigger. Okay, so we're going to go Creature Swap. I'm telling him it doesn't target, but he has a response. So he's going to break the Emissary and then ring the Sanjan, okay? Which we're completely fine because we're just going plus. So we're going to go and add. So we're going to get the Biomage and also the Zombie Dragon. I know I didn't lose 1,000 life points just yet, but I'm going to correct that pretty soon. So we're going to add those and then pass. And then our opponent's going to go Dukochi, draw a card. Then summon DD Warrior, swing. We have our Mirror Force, so we're all safe. And also we're going to lose 1,000 for the previous Sanjan, which we didn't reduct, but it's okay. So now we're going to draw into Rigeki Break. Very nice. So we're going to go summon the Dragon Zombie and then swing for 16, which is quite steep. Then we're going to set the Rigeki Break. Pass to opposite, and then they have Magician Fate. We're going to draw. We're going to go Rigeki Break into the Magician of Faith. Next, we're going to go Premature, getting yourself the Emissary, since we still have targets in the deck. So we're pretty much all set for that. So if they have something like a Mirror Force set, we could still benefit off it. So it would be pretty good. So we're going to swing with both. And he doesn't do anything. So I'm assuming this card is starting to be pretty dead now. So we're going to go and set the Dakochi. Now we draw and look at that duel. Quite good. So we're going to pay 1,000 to go and rip, but they're going to chain the Rigeki, but we're chaining the Jar of Greed, which draws us into the Nobleman Crossout, which wasn't really needed because we both had 2 Chaos Sorcerers. So no matter what, we could just summon both and then start swinging. So if we were scared of Spy, we could Chaos Sorcerer swing at the first one, and then the second one swing once again. Now I think it's about time we check the deck profile. And here is our Chaos Emissary deck. Now, like I said, it's quite simple. The whole idea of this deck, like how it was built, was actually revolving around like Sanjan. So Like Sanjan, a lot of people get intimidated, and it's very like nuisance of card to get rid of because you don't want your opponent to benefit. So it was focusing around that, and I'm like, you know what, Emissary is very similar, because like Rachel the Black Forest is banned, so like Emissary is such a good card. And first I was building like a fiend deck like with it, but then after I was like, no, you know what? It has more potential, especially with the chaos. And then we decided, like, yes, this has been working so well. I do recognize, like, don't follow the side deck because for the past like games that I've been like winning nonstop, I haven't sided once. I have not used my side deck in such a long time because like the deck has been showing like so consistent at the moment that like it's ridiculous. Now the reason why we're actually playing, I know this is the only one that's like kind of weird because we were playing three dragon zombies, but like now with the biomage is because Sanjan needs a third target, and it was just what can we introduce, like having a one biomage was good, and then the three dragon zombie, but it was still missing one more card, so we went and decided to remove one so that it would fix the ratio. So consistent wise, this deck is really good. So this card, like the whole concept of it is like, yeah, you know what? You could swing over like your own Sanjan if you go and you use your creature swap, but also like cards like Dekochi, you could actually get over. So it's quite good in those senses. Zoborg has been being amazing. There was a point that instead of these, I actually played Water Pond. So when you add it or even draw it, you can spell summon and then abuse it. So it's quite good. Brain Control is actually pretty good. It's been coming in clutch. I know some of you guys thinking like, yeah, it might be like a race a bit because like, is it really worth it for brain control just for a Thunder Dragon? It's like technically yes, because you are constantly out resourcing your opponent. Your whole point of this deck is that you're not setting anything. Okay, this deck is a beatdown deck that's just floating. Okay, that's all it is. It's just all out resourcing your opponent. They use a Sakuretsu on Emissary. Well, they wasted a card. They go Dust Tornado MC or anything. They wasted another card. It's all about that. It's all about like quantities. And then you have a few things that could help. So if you brain control one of your opponent's monster and then they go and they destroy it with like another card, then brain control actually it's used for this specific deck. Like it's all about having a card advantage over your opponent. So this deck is very good, and it is very aggro. Like you have to play aggro. And also like when it comes with the chaos and the blacklisted soldier, some of you might think this is too extreme, but I'll tell you, it makes you not hesitate on any of your discard or cost cards. So if your opponent duels you, if you have Regeki Break, card destruction, you don't have that hesitant because you do know that you have follow up in the deck still. So it definitely blends quite nice, and with the consistency, it's good. There's no complaint at all. Like I said, the only thing is maybe not the side. Change the side however you want, but I do recommend to actually try this deck because it's been so good. And yeah, I'm actually excited to do like more tournaments with this deck. It's definitely has a very good success rate, and especially if you're playing it like aggro, like it's perfect. Okay, the only thing that you should be more resourceful of is probably like your spell and traps, but besides that, like just like spamming Emissary and you're not caring if it dies, perfect. And that's it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, you know what to do. Like and subscribe. And if you guys have some awesome replays that you want me to review, just follow me on my Facebook group page. I put a link in the description. Till next time, I'm Vaughn, and this was the Gear Channel.